How's it going?
Lance,
How you doing?
good. How you doing? It's Jason Cruz once again from MMA Payout out here in Seattle, Washington. I heard you're on a boat on a ferry, ready to go to
Yeah,
practice.
yeah. So I'm on the ferry boat, so service could be iffy. It should be fine here. There's just a couple dead zones, so if
Okay.
I break up, that's yeah. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. It's not me. That's what you're telling me.
No, yeah, exactly. It's not you.
So wait a minute. So did you have to wait? Is this one of those commuter ferries, or do you actually have to wait in line to get into the ferry? Like what's the deal? What's the situation?
It's just a commuter ferry, so we're just headed to practice on the main line. We were just making sure before the fight, obviously we take off. We head to Seattle first, and when we fly out from Seattle on I can't remember on this weekend or something like that. So we make sure all our chickens, because we have chickens on our property, are all taken care of. All our bees are taken care of. Ferry to training. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
So
okay, now we're talking about chickens and the beef, but the dog. How's the dog? We last time we interviewed. How's the dog?
uh, he's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So he's doing good. He's right here,
There
actually
he
next to
is.
me, right here.
There's the
And
guy. Awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So he's snoring right now, getting some sleep, and then we're taking care of another guy right there.
Oh,
So
we got
yeah,
everybody in here.
yeah,
Everybody's here.
busy right now. So
Awesome.
yeah, yeah, everybody's going to training. So
Well, the funny thing is that they're totally like they've done this before. They're sitting there nice and patient.
yeah,
But anyway,
yeah,
I got off on a tangent there.
yeah,
Sorry about that.
exactly. They're used
But
to it.
yeah, so how are you feeling going into this fight October 1?
Great. Had a couple opponent changes. Which it's the fight game. That's kind of what happens in the fight game. You got to be prepared to fight and be ready to get into the cage. So I'm feeling great, feeling more sharp than ever, and ready to go, ready to show my new skills.
Now, you alluded to the fact that you guys had to change up opponents. Was there ever a thought as to like that you wouldn't take a particular opponent, or it's like you said, it's the fight game, so you take whoever they offer you?
Yeah, we pretty much. I mean, everybody that was offered after, we just said yes to, because when you get into the cage and get stay active, obviously. So uh yeah, as a couple fell out, we just kept on approving until we got somebody solidified. So yeah, it's all good now. So
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I didn't expect it, but it you got to prepare for it and know it's a fight game. Anything can happen. So
Gotcha. Now, your last performance was a win against Nauno Dung. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but
yeah.
how did you feel about that fight? And then, like, what did you take from it to get ready for this upcoming one in next week?
I felt pretty good about it. Obviously, a small, like, 15 seconds didn't go as planned, but I handled it and came back as a champion would, which I'm hopefully planning to be a champion in the future. That's my goal. But I handled it with poise and came back and dominated the entire fight. I think I got a couple 30-25, so it was pretty awesome.
Couple 30-25 and the 30-26. So that you
Yeah,
you you did well for yourself. You were alluding to the fact that you did get caught once.
yeah,
When that happens, I assume that you've been coached up on what to do if you get caught. What is the first thoughts that go through your mind when you realize that, oh no, I've been hit?
yeah. It's funny. I've never actually been caught before, so that was the first time, and we never really had a discussion about it. But I guess from being around the sport so often, so long, I kind of have been able to analyze and see what to do. But it was just my natural instincts. I was like, hey, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Weird. I'm on the ground, and then I got up and caught myself, caught my footing, and then took him down, and then dominated the fight. But yeah, it's funny. It you don't feel anything. You're just like, whoa, that wasn't how it was supposed to go, and then you get back to work. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Well,
Yeah,
I assume it's better than waking up and people telling you what happened. So
yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean that's probably no fun at all. Yeah, that's probably no fun. But so yeah, that it's a lot better than that.
So now tell me that the fight was in Hawaii in April. You get Southern California, so you're on the right track.
Yeah.
I mean, Hawaii was great. I mean, now it's Southern California. But so what were you doing this summer? I'm assuming you kept in training, but like, you get to do anything fun in between fights, or was it just mainly back in the gym?
Yeah, I mean, training lots. I've been down in Seattle a lot. Wrestling as well as doing jiu-jitsu there. So I've been kind of getting tons of training in, and then along with that, I've been fishing a lot, almost a lot of days. I've been fishing. We've been catching lots of fish and filling up our freezer. Uh, Beekeeping. We got some honey this year from our bees, and then obviously dealing with our farm life. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Now, where have you been training in Seattle?
Um, with Eric Wiseman and Riley Wiseman in Linwood, Washington.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, great.
at Team Wise Jiu Jitsu. Those guys are awesome. They've been close family friends for a long time. So it was cool being able to roll with Riley and then learn from Coach Eric. Those guys are awesome, really skilled on the ground. And then Team Aggression Wrestling out in they're in Sumner and Puyallup,
Oh, gotcha.
and yeah, really good guys. Coach Jeff Kaler and his son Brandon Kaler. Brandon Kaler wrestles for Oregon State University. He's a All American there, and those guys are awesome. They're just keeping me sharp as well as Julia sharp. So it's pretty cool.
Excellent. And then for
Yeah,
those things, do you go down to Seattle or Washington State for those particular things? Like you make a trip to Linwood and travel down the I-5 to Sumner. Was that the plan for you guys?
yeah. So like I generally my cousin. I'm kind of in between both places.
I
So
got
then I can run out to Linwood when I have practice there, and then run out to Sumner or Puyallup when I practice there. So I'm
you.
just in between there.
Excellent. And the trip to
So
Long
I think
Beach.
I might have cut out.
No,
Did you
you
catch
went
me
in slow
or no?
motion.
Did I cut out?
No,
Yeah. Can you
you
hear
went
me?
in slow motion. You're fine.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I was holding on
Okay.
to every word you got there, Lance.
So weird. No, it's not your fault. That's me. I think we went through the dead zone, so
Oh,
we
well,
should
you
be
missed
good.
the breaking news. Now you have a new opponent. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, exactly. Another new one. Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
Dominic Clark is your new opponent, and I apologize. The
yeah.
pages, yeah, they updated. But
It's
anyway, as far as so, let's talk about it really quick. Do you how do you prepare for like last minute opponents or anything like that? Does your coaching staff scramble to find tape on the guy? Or if you know the guy's training and partners or whatnot, do you guys reach out? How do you go about scouting somebody?
my coaches, Julian and my dad, both handle all that, and they basically just update me on what the game plan is and adjusting whatever I do. They give me quite a bit of freedom in the cage, so that's one good thing is I because I have a rounded set of skills, they allow me to kind of do what I do and kind of focus on me more so, and then just tweak a few things based on an opponent.
Awesome. So you head down to the short flight, not too bad. You're on the West Coast, you don't have to deal with the time change or anything like that. What do you like to do during fight week when you're aside from cutting weight and having to do that? Are you going to be hanging out on the pier, or are you going to be just tucked away in your hotel room, hang out with your coaches? What do you like to do?
Usually my family comes down. Like I love seeing my family. So all my family from Seattle, they'll head out. So I like to see them before. Sometimes my little nephews and my nieces all come. So I like to play around with them, and then but yeah, maybe go for a walk. Be outdoors a bit, and then yeah, just chill out. It's the calm before the storm, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Most definitely. Now, I think the last time we talked, we were commiserating about Russell Wilson. Um,
yeah.
what? So, Did you go with Russell Wilson, or did you stay with the Seahawks as far as your team, or in the breakup, you had to go one way or the
Yeah,
other?
yeah, I definitely stayed with Seattle for sure.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, yeah. I love Russell, but I had to stay with Seattle for
So
sure.
did
Uh,
you were you able to watch that game, Monday
I
Night
did.
Football?
I didn't. I was actually at wrestling practice, so I didn't get to catch it. But I caught the kind of the whole media kind of thing after. so,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, yeah, that was a bit crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lance, thank you for your time. I'm surprised that the ferry ride is not over yet. Is it an hour ferry
Yeah,
ride?
it's
30
a
minutes?
45. It's a solid 45 minutes. So
So
yeah, it's
is this one of those things where you have to make it or else you're really screwed being late?
pretty much yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad you made it.
So
That
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad you made it. You got Dominic Clark on October 1st, Saturday, October 1st. We wish you safe
yeah.
travels for you and the dogs. Dogs are coming?
Thank you. Yeah. No, no, not this time.
Okay,
Not
not
this
this time.
time.
Well,
Yeah,
we wish
yeah.
you good health, good travels, and we'll be watching on Saturday, October 1st.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Lance. Have a great one.